With you being the first driver in over 2 decades last year to win back-to-back Indy 500s, for you to be the first to three-peat this year, what would it mean for you?
It would be amazing. This is such a tough race to win that, to win one race here is a very big achievement. To win, 2 is something out of my dreams, and 3 is historic. So, yeah, I love that we have the opportunity to go for it, which is what we're going to do. We're going to put everything into it to try and win the race, and if it's meant to be, it'll happen.
And with you being at the rear of the field for Sunday's main event, what will your strategy be from the beginning of lap 1 to the 200?
Patience, I think, is what our strategy needs to be for race day.
So Nolan Siegel, this is your very first Indianapolis 500 weekend, and having been approached and having achieved the 24-hour Le Mans and also sat on the podium in the Sebring, what would this mean for you to have this opportunity? Where would this race rank among your accomplishments, getting a chance to start it?
Yeah, this has always been a dream of mine. Le Mans was also, right, just, being a part of that race was incredible, and that was, winning that was like a lifetime accomplishment for sure. To have a chance at another one of the Triple Crown races within a year of that Le Mans win is very, very special, and I'm super excited. But yeah, being American, obviously, and an IndyCar fan since I was, growing up racing go-karts, this has always been kind of like the holy grail of racetracks and of races, and I'm really, really excited to get a chance at it.
You joined Arrow McLaren midway last year, and now this is your very first official season with the team. How would you rate so far the progress from when you first joined to right now?
I think we've made huge progress, and IndyCar being one of, if not the most competitive race series in the world right now from a driving perspective, even a team perspective. It's just hard. Being a rookie in IndyCar is not easy, and people have asked me what the biggest difference is from other things I've raced, and the difference is just how competitive it is. You have to be nearly perfect all the time to be anywhere close to where you need to be here, and coming in mid-season last year, that was a huge ask and a huge challenge, and I feel like since then, having had the off-season to work with everyone, put a good group together on the 6 car, we've made progress, and that's showed in the results in some places, and I think that as we continue to work together as a group, you look at all these other teams, and it's like they've been the same for years and years, and they've worked together for years, and we have a completely new group of people. Nobody's worked together, new engineers, new mechanics, like young people that are really talented, but it just takes time for that to grow, and I think that we're going to continue to get better and better as we work together for long.
My question is for both David and for Christian. Starting 7th and 8th, this is your best starting spots for this main event. How much of an encouragement does it give for both of you leading up to Sunday's main event?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. Like Marcus said earlier, I think this is a really good starting row 3. It's where we want to be. I was talking to AJ as well previously, and he said he won a race from the 7th position. That's at some point. So it feels, I feel like it's a very good spot, especially coming from the previous years. The team is very strong. It's a very good car, and our traffic running has been impressive. So I'm very excited heading into Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I think ultimately you want to start the race as far forward as you can from the get-go. It's a little bit of a different situation from what I've previously been in, so quite excited for that. I know the Arrow McLaren cars were around this area last year, so at least I have a lot of good video and information to look at, but at the end of the day, as Marcus said, it's a good place to start. But again, we're around the cars, we want to fight, so let the fight kind of start early on and make sure we all get to the end.
You finished 4th last year in your first Xfinity race here in the Oval. How much do you think that will play in a factor of helping for you tomorrow?
It was like a full drafting race last year with the restrictors and how slow the cars were, but the racing was awesome. So yeah, tomorrow's race will be very difficult to pass, with the one line, but I think it'll be a very different dynamic, but hopefully it's a good race still.
How would you overall assess your your very first full season and Cup season so far?
Yeah, the last month or 2 we've really ramped up. It's been amazing couple of wins, 3 wins now, and then our oval side is getting better too. So we're just building confidence, getting better every week, and I feel like we're learning something every week and really enjoying ourselves too.
8 years ago, William Byron, who drove for Junior Motorsports, became the youngest Xfinity winner here at Indy at 19 years, 7 months, and 22 days. Based on the records, you have also become the youngest Xfinity winner here at 19 years and 4 days. You talked about how significant it was winning here at Indy, and also talk about that, and also being the youngest winner here at the track.
Yeah, it's really cool. I feel like I've had a lot of people tell me, you're breaking this record, that record, and it's really cool, honestly. I appreciate, the fact that I'm able to do that. I'm young enough to do that. But my goals are much higher than, what I'm doing here on Saturdays. I want to be like, a Hall of Famer in the sport. I want to do great things. I want to leave the sport better than I found it. I still have a long journey ahead of me, but to be the youngest driver to kiss the bricks is, certainly a really cool feeling. But I have a lot of dreams and goals that I want to achieve, and these are only a fraction of them.